Hello, my name's Blake, and this is part 2 of our video series on installing KeyKloak on Linux and using it with SynaMan. In the previous video, we looked at how to set up KeyKloak itself. In this video, we're going to cover how to configure the SynaMan side so that it can connect to KeyKloak for user management. To start, log into your SynaMan admin console and go to Configuration. Then click on the Security tab. So this first step is actually very important. If you do not do this, you will end up being locked out of your SynaMan admin portal. However, if you do get locked out, just refer to our SSO knowledge base article for instructions on how to restore access. So you're going to need to specify the username from KeyKloak, or whatever your chosen identity provider is, that SynaMan's going to treat as the SynaMan admin account. This username must exist in the identity provider itself. If we hop over and look at our KeyKloak admin console, under the Users tab, I have a few users present. So in this example, I'm going to specify my account as the SynaMan admin account. And once you've chosen the desired user from your identity provider, go ahead and add that username here in the Security tab of SynaMan, and click Save. Next, we need to configure the single sign-on settings. To start, click on the Single Sign-On tab here. For the auth server metadata URL, this is the OpenID endpoint URL provided by your identity provider. To find this URL in KeyKloak, go to your KeyKloak admin console, then select the realm you're going to connect to, go to the realm settings, and click OpenID Endpoint Configuration. Just an FYI, for most identity providers, this URL contains the phrase .well-known/OpenID configuration in the URL path. So copy this entire URL path, and then paste it back into SynaMan here. For the client ID field, go back into KeyKloak and click on Clients. Find the name of the client we're connecting to. So in the previous video, we created a client called SynaKloak-production-client. I'm going to copy this value from KeyKloak and paste it into SynaMan. So in this example, we're actually connecting to a public access type client that we set up in the previous video. So you can leave this client secret field blank. However, you may need to fill in a client secret if that's how your identity provider's client is configured. So when you're done, check the box next to Enable and hit Save. The last step is just to restart SynaMan. Once it comes back up, you'll see that if we go to our SynaMan login page, we're redirected to KeyKloak instead. If I log in with my specified admin account, I'm in the admin console. Now if I log out and log in as a user, I'm going to see the standard Explorer window. And that's it. For more information on SynaMan's SSO feature, check out our knowledge base on our website, or reach out to our support department.